fueling your training correctly is the difference between breaking down when you feel the gut-wrenching pain on your runs or courageously pushing through that pain. And the simple way I fuel my half marathon training has allowed me to come out the other side of some brutal runs extremely proud of the intense effort I gave. Alrighty, good morning. We are out here. It's about 8 a.m. right now, about to go on an 8-mile run. Right before this, I smacked down 2 pieces of toast with some peanut butter and an electrolyte drink, which that isn't exactly what I eat before every single run, but I always have the same pre-run meal every day, which is a light source of carbohydrates and some sort of hydration drink to fuel me for my run. If I run while fasted or after eating too much, I can tell you, my stomach either has these wicked cramps or I just feel my body's energy being sucked away. And over the course of my running journey, I pretty quickly realized that when I eat a small and light source of carbohydrates, like toast, oats, or honey before my runs, I gain a noticeable amount of energy during them. Oh my gosh, alright, post-run, I'm feeling okay after these 8 miles. But for me, personally, I think when it comes to fueling, it isn't only about what you eat. Like, you could stick to whole foods and carbs before your workouts and things like that. Yes, that's important. But I think the more important factor is how much you eat. When I used to eat in a calorie deficit, I always felt hungry, exhausted, and angry all the time. And my performance also dropped dramatically during my run. But once I made the switch to eating in a calorie surplus, I found out that my runs felt much easier, I recover quicker, and I keep on low to my muscle during these heavy preps while only lifting 3 days a week. Okay, so it is post-run right now, and in front of me I have a massive bowl of peanut butter, honey, apple oats, and a protein shake. Post-run for me is the exact same fuel every single day. And there are 2 reasons why I eat this. The main reason is high carbs, because on that 8 miles that I just ran, my body was completely wiped full of carbohydrates, and I like to replenish them not only for my next workout that I sometimes hit with a lift later in the day, but also for my run tomorrow, because if I don't replenish the fuel in my system that I wiped through earlier today, tomorrow I will crash and not be able to run my best run possible. And I also eat it for calories, because I need a lot of calories in my day in order to not lose body weight and be able to have that fuel, which calories are also fuel alongside carbohydrates, to fuel my run. Good morning. I'm out here on my 15-mile long run, and today is the first day where it's above 50 degrees that I'm running in probably about 4 months, 5 months, maybe, I don't know. But it feels so good to be out here in the sun. But there's a reason that I eat high carbs and high calories after each of my meals. And this is to fuel me for my next workout, my next run. The night before this run, I ate 86 grams of carbs. And a tool I don't utilize enough is eating loads of carbs the night before big runs. During this long run, I burned through over 300 grams of carbs. And if yesterday night I didn't eat that high carb meal, there's a much higher chance my run would have felt way more taxing during these 15 miles. Okay, so it's actually the day after my long run right now. I did run 7 miles today, but I just wanted to talk about a tip which I think is also extremely important. Not overthinking your fueling strategy, in my opinion, is extremely important, because I've fallen into the trap of, oh my gosh, I need to stay strict with my diet. I need to eat so many carbs before my workouts and after my workouts. And it ended up stressing me out to the point where my runs actually dropped by about like 20 seconds per mile, just because of how into it I got and how stressed out I became around food. And it ended up actually hurting me more than it helped me. So just to sum it all up, a simple way I fuel the beast is just to make sure I'm eating a light high carb meal before my run, a heavy high carb meal after my runs. I try and eat enough calories to at a minimum make sure I'm not losing weight. And I also keep it super simple by being okay with missing a meal here or there, so I don't stress about food and kill my performance. But following these simple fueling strategies should get you right on your way to seeing that dream race time posted underneath your name at your next race.